It's about 11:30 at night on the 1st of May, showing you that the paranormal activity in my place has ceased, and that has quite saddened me, and also in a way I should be happy, because if that really was my husband who is visiting me, at long last he was resting. Maybe it wasn't his job to stay and protect me. Maybe that's up to other, like guardian angels, but that's what Rob was doing. And you can see the motion detector isn't on. You can see this one single green light, and I'm all alone again. And yes, as I said, I should be happy, because perhaps I did ask the other day for God to take Rob. I did ask. I said that if Jesus really had existed, and that Rob, he never really got a chance to know God in that way, and that I felt that Rob had sacrificed his life so that I could be clean, and I felt that he deserved a chance. So I prayed that, Rob would receive a reward and go, if heaven existed, because that's where he belonged. And since then, Rob hasn't been here. I'm sure God has taken him. Now I'm going to put my hand down and show you. I'm pretty sure I may have turned that on. I'm not 100% sure. My hand wasn't in front, but look, it's a single green light. Now I'll be convinced if it turns off and then turns on again that Rob is answering. Oh, it did. But my EMF isn't going off. So I don't know whether that's just faulty, that you trigger it once, that that it just automatically goes off again. If it comes back on again, now I'm still only got one green light. Look, I really don't know. I don't know, and I have to explore this option that there's an entity that's tricking me, that gets a great kick out of my grief. Gets a great... Oh, I just had more lights come on then. I don't know if you saw it, but that was the first time. Before I go, it's either that or Rob wants to perform for the camera. Every time I take a video, he wants to show that he can, by just saying his name, he can come. But I haven't got, look, I haven't got, motion detector is not back on. That's what makes me wonder whether it's just it was triggered by me. I haven't got any other lights going anywhere. Motion detector still off. I'll tell you if it turns on. I'll be absolutely honest. We've got very weak second light trying to come on. But remember, once upon a time, and it's 12 o'clock, this was going off madly. We'll go towards my room. This is my bedroom. I'm sorry it's dark. Be a little bit light because over there I've got the heater. It's a very cold night. Look, I point towards my bedroom and it's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, we're getting a very, very weak second. There's nothing around pointed at me. And just to show you that the thing is working, that my EMF is working, my modem is up there. Although my daughter's place, when we pointed it at the modem, all the lights went off. So that's another thing. Maybe because I've used this EMF a lot, maybe my batteries are starting to die. It could be that too. I really don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I promised I would not do another thing. It should. All those lights should be working. They should. But as I said, we used it so much at my daughter's and it was going up so much. And I'll go back again just to have one more last check at the modem, because at her place she has a similar modem and it was going, and I'm right next to the modem now. We're not getting very strong activity, so I think maybe the battery in this may be dying. I am in a few weeks getting a new one, waiting from China. So once I get one from China, I will test the new one out, but the motion detector has not come on. If it comes on now, it's recognizing it's not me, because no, so the first time it came on, it wasn't me, because I just put the motion detector back the exact same place. So maybe he is still here and my EMF is just running out of batteries. Anyway, as I said, it's 11:30 at night. But the other thing why I'm not really sure is because before I got my camera out to say hello, the motion detector didn't go off, and I could have triggered it when I went to reach out for the EMF, and it's just faulty. I don't know. But if this isn't Rob and it's some other entity just messing with my head, that's really cruel. But as I said, I did ask God to take Rob into his bosom, and I hope that's where Rob is. Good night. I did promise this would be my last paranormal, and it was just because it was so quiet that I wanted to check again. So good night. Tomorrow is May the 2nd. The other thing is, I perhaps will do a paranormal session in 12 days' time, because that would have been Rob's birthday. On the 14th of May is Rob's birthday, and he would be 42. So let's see what happens then. Good night. I'm going to bed. I love you guys, and I wouldn't be doing this if I hadn't have lost my husband. Isn't it funny how we humans hold on to anything. Even, that we could be being tricked. We like to hold on to anything. We don't want to let go. It's been 3 years since he died, and I'm not getting EMF activity from. If this motion detector goes off, it's my hand. No, it didn't. But I'm not getting, EMF activity. Oh, I have got some from my dogs. Nothing. So I don't think dogs wait around there. I was sure that time I had a sleep paralysis attack about 3 months ago now, that Jimmy, which is over here, you can just see him in the corner. Jimmy came to bed with me. If I said this goes off again, it's me. No, I'm pretty sure that was me, okay? But let's just stick around for 1 minute to prove that if that was me, that then this is, when you set it off once by yourself, then maybe it is kind of, what's the word? Defective. No, it hasn't come back on. No. So I believe those 2 times that we captured it, it was Rob, and that maybe my EMF is running out of batteries. But Rob's not so strong, as I said, anymore. It's my bathroom. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess. Turn the light off. Wishing you all a good night. And I said, this is why you have to love the best you can, because when they're gone forever. Okay, I love you. Good night, people. And I'm going to talk about the paranormal tomorrow, but I'm not going to be doing any spirit talker. I'm not going to be doing any EMF. I'm going to talk about what could be happening. Okay? You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. As always, with love. Good night.